Hi, it's Tracy HD here, and I'm going to discuss a topic today relating to why are people in such a hurry to get married? I don't understand. It's not a crime if you're single. If you have not met the right person, and believe me, you'll know when it's the right person, don't just settle for whoever will have you just so you could be married. I know a lot of women in my life that start getting in a panic once they start reaching the age of 30. Now, I understand that something like that, when you're reaching your 30s, if you're thinking about having children, that's probably the thought that is crossing your mind. But what concerns me is if you're just going to marry whoever you could find to get married to at that time, just for the sake of having a child, do you really think that's fair to them? I don't know, I guess they would have to like you enough to ask you to get married, but if you don't get married, it's no big deal. I mean, most of the people that I know, my friends, are already divorced because they wanted to be married before they were 30. They were anxious to have children and start their perfect life together, and then it all crumbled because it wasn't based on a solid foundation. A lot of people will get engaged. Some, for some reason or another, the engagement is broken off. They'll go right back out and try to find someone as soon as possible to get married, I guess to be spiteful to the person that broke up with them. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. When people treat marriage this way, that's why the divorce rate is as high as it is. So if you're somebody out there who is approaching 30, or in your 30s, or even in your 40s, or maybe in your 50s, and you're not married, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Do not just settle for whoever will have you, because sooner or later it's going to be a very empty existence. And then maybe someday you'll look back and think, boy, maybe if I would have waited, I would have really found someone that I really, really liked. But instead, I was in a hurry, I was hasty, I jumped into marriage, not realizing that maybe it took me away from really finding the real partner that I was meant to be with, because I needed to get married and I needed to do it right then and there. So if you're single, it is no big deal. You don't have to be married. Why do people feel the need that they have to be married? I mean, of course, yeah, if you want to have children, usually people get married so they could have children. But at this day and age, you could have a child even if you're not married. Sometimes people like do what their friends do. They see that, one of the friends in their close circle just got married, so then that automatically wants the next person in line to get married, or I don't know, maybe that didn't sound right. I don't know, it just seems that once one person in your group of friends gets married, the rest of them are like follow the leader. They all have to get married. And I know sometimes it's hard when you're the only single person in your group of friends and everybody has a spouse and they don't go out as much as they used to with you anymore, or they don't go out at all because they have family responsibilities. You'll make other friends. There'll be other single people out there that you can hang out with. Whatever you do, don't just marry whoever will have you. And don't marry out of spite. And believe me, there's no rush. There really is no rush. So just take it easy on yourself. When things are meant to be, they will be. And so if you never end up married, it's not the end of the world either. The whole important thing about being in this world is having a good time and enjoying yourself. And whoever comes in and out of your life, is if they're meant to stay, they will be there. If they're not, they won't. But make sure that when you get into a relationship, it is based on a good solid foundation, because too many marriages break up. Children are caught in the middle. It could be really, really difficult for people to get over being married and then divorced and then married again. And it's just like a roller coaster ride for some people. Bottom line with this video is you don't need to be married at any specific age. Take your time. When things are meant to be, they'll be. And sometimes good things come to those who wait, so don't be hasty. Thanks for watching, and if you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.